Ever wondered how George H.W. Bush's early life prepared him for his future presidency? Born on June 12, 1924, Bush's formative years were marked by service in World War II, followed by a well-rounded education at Yale University. Post-graduation, he ventured into the oil industry, making his mark as a successful businessman in Texas. These experiences, from the battlefield to the boardroom, honed his leadership skills and shaped his worldview. The early experiences of George H.W. Bush laid a strong foundation for his future political career. So, how did George H.W. Bush rise to the highest office in the land? Well, after a successful business career, Bush ventured into politics. He served as a congressman representing Texas's 7th congressional district. Not stopping there, he wore many hats as ambassador to the United Nations and later as director of Central Intelligence. But his most prominent role before the presidency was serving as vice president under Ronald Reagan for 8 years. George H.W. Bush's extensive political experience positioned him perfectly for the presidency. What defined the presidency of George H.W. Bush? From 1989 to 1993, Bush's presidency was punctuated by some of the most defining moments of the late 20th century. His leadership steered America through the turbulent end of the Cold War, a period marked by a delicate balance of diplomacy and resolve. Then came the Gulf War, a decisive military victory that showcased the power of international coalition under American leadership. On the home front, Bush's domestic policies focused on economic recovery, but were often overshadowed by international events. He grappled with an economic recession and a divided Congress, laying the groundwork for important policy debates that continue to this day. George H.W. Bush's presidency was marked by international conflicts and significant domestic challenges. What happened to George H.W. Bush after his presidency? He continued serving, pouring energy into philanthropy. His political legacy lived on through his children. On November 30, 2018, he passed away. George H.W. Bush lived a life of service, leaving a lasting impact on the United States and the world. And for that, George H.W. Bush will be remembered.